It's in the game.
Let's see how you do in the ring. Looking good. That's it. Faster, faster. Pick it up, pick it up. Watch that! Move it, move! Forget about being tired. If you can't last here, you won't last in the ring. Get out of the way from those punches! Move your head! Let's go! Harder, harder! Back to the body! You wanna win in it? Hey, you gotta see that coming! Now let's go! Get a good snap in those shoulders. I wanna see you punch harder, faster. Next time I want to see you pick it up.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Royal London Theatre here in London, England. A very highly anticipated rematch in our main event. 10 rounds in the welterweight division, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk. Little get-to-know you here in the opening round scheduled for 10. This is the kind of fighter who puts butts in the seats, Teddy. Black's got one punch. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Look at this swarming attack. Black's taking a barrage of punches. He could go down.
Looks like my screen door on my back porch. I mean, the mosquitoes, there's so many of them, and there's little holes. Some are getting through.
Good smooth work by Black. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Let's talk about strategy for a moment in this matchup. What advice do you give to the high stamina fighter in this fight?
Well, the one thing that I tell him is make sure that you're controlling things, but not where you're at a reckless pace, not where you're going too fast. You know, keep that engine idling about 40 miles an hour. Try not to get up to 70. No need for it.
Oh, on the inside.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Murray's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Murray's hit by a counter punch there. Black's committed to that counter punching very early on here in this fight, and that can pay off as the night continues.
Well, it's paying off right now because you see that his opponent now is getting a little worried about letting his hands go, because every time he doesn't find anything, and he finds something coming back at him.
Last 10 seconds of this first round. Very accurate two-punch combo by Black.
Hey, don't waste it. But I want you to keep those hands moving.
Start of a new round. Black's making it look like the start of a fresh fighter. Remember, he was stunned in that last round, but Teddy, he looks fully recovered now.
Well, it tells me two things. One, he has good genetics. He recovers fast, you know, physically. But it also tells me he had a good camp. He came here in great shape, and he's getting the benefit of that right now.
Comes right back with some offense of his own. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Black. Blocking a score. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Black. Good defense, just covering up down low. Black's just looking to get it done on the back end here, Teddy.
Yeah, he is. He's just waiting to set a trap. You know, he's trying to get his opponent to walk in where he can make a miss and bang, spring it on him.
A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Black.
Body shot. Adelante. Back to the body.
Murray's swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Good accuracy with that uppercut.
You're letting this get away. Come on now, this is it. You gotta make it a fight now. Listen, I need to see some counter punches, okay? Whenever he misses,
And round number 3 is underway.
Keep going.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Murray's combination punching is working well here.
Back up the rope. Man and body. Man and body.
Little head knocking with that right hand. Nice block by Black.
stay on the inside. Shake it off.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Comes across with a hook up top. Nice block by Murray. How about that? Another right hand. Black's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that? A credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Black's gonna think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. Black's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. Little head hunting with the left. Last 10 seconds of round number 3.
You got this one. Your jab will slip when you use it. You don't use it enough.
Three rounds in the books. Black's in control. Teddy, he's up with a clean sweep on your scorecard.
Yeah, and I like the way he's doing it. You know, he's making the guy come to him, he's making him miss, and he's scoring all the clean punches.
To the belt line he goes with the left hand. Black's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Not able to land the headshot. Solid counter punch by Black. Murray's now feeling the effects, Teddy, of having his opponent punch right through that guard.
Well, he should feel the effects. I mean, look, Joe, it's kind of like standing out in a rainstorm with an umbrella, and all of a sudden the wind's coming, and the rain's coming from the side, and you're standing there under the umbrella and say, why am I getting wet? Well, you're standing there covering up. The punches are coming from the side. They're coming from all angles. You're going to get wet.
You're not always protected. "90 seconds to go in round number 4. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Black. Murray's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance.
Muévete la cabeza.
He returns the favor with an uppercut. Good-looking uppercut that time. And just grabbing onto his opponent. How about that exchange? Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Black. 10 seconds to go in the 4th.
Back to the body. Keep it going.
Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Now that's some fine work right there by Black. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counter-punching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Murray's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. Right back to it to the head. Nice work by Black. He was looking for an opportunity. He got it with that counter punch.
Yeah, he stepped to the side. You know, a lot of times you talk about using your jab to set up a shot. He used his legs. Stepped to the side, got that opportunity.
Black's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
Good job!
Solid hook upstairs. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. A good counter punch by Black. Murray's doing a poor job here. This is not how he wants this fight to be. He wants to be winning this fight as an inside fighter. That's not how it's playing out.
Yeah, he needs to be on the inside. But you know what? Maybe he doesn't want to be there. Because there's nothing else that's stopping him from going there. Maybe he doesn't have the confidence, the wherewithal, the discipline to get there.
Well, you can just mark down another round for him there with this accurate, precise punching. How does his opponent escape from that?
You got to use feints. You know, feints is really the Achilles heel to timing. I mean, you feint him and you throw his timing off. You let him think something's coming, and guess what? It's not coming.
Relax. Breathe. You're trying to throw your punches from too far away. Way too far. I need you a little bit closer. Get back to being in his chest.
And that round is underway, and we are halfway through the scheduled slate. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Goes up top with a right hand. Boy, that worked out well with the uppercut. Well-targeted counter punch by Black. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Black's in the midst of this fight, boxing very, very well. Teddy, what does he have to do to maintain this kind of level?
You know, I hate to use these old analogies, these overused analogies, but you know what? If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Oh, good-looking two-punch combination by Black. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Black. Good block there by Black. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Last 10 seconds. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. Black's in dominating form here tonight. He's doing everything he wanted to do, and he's ahead on our scorecards ringside.
Yeah, but don't forget, he's in the other guy's hometown. So don't let up too soon. Don't start partying too soon. You know, still keep doing the things you were doing to get you to this place.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Black. Black's doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, you made a good point there, because right now his opponent is wondering too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combinations. He's not getting off.
You're still not moving enough. Move, muévate.
Black's once again the target of a hook. Now he ties up there.
Nice.
Super two-punch combo by Black. That's a stinging right hand by Murray. Not an accurate hook at all. Off target with that hook. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. An accurate left by Murray.
Move your head. Muévate la cabeza.
Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. And that's the end of round 7.
Okay. Use your speed.
Murray's down on Teddy's scorecard as we start round number 8. Worse than that, though, and this is almost a crime. Has he even tried? He's got tons of energy left. Has he even asked himself if he can get in a better position?
No, somebody needs to remind him that this is not horseshoes. You know, you don't get points for getting close to that peg. You got to get to the peg.
Nice block by Murray. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Black. Laying a trap there for a moment and then scoring that counter punch by Murray. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Good flush shot upstairs. Murray's still being highly competitive, even though you would have to think, if you're judging this fight at all, that he's way behind. Does that give him hope that still there's a chance that he can score the knockout and get this win?
Yeah, because his attitude is still there. He hasn't given up on himself. And as long as you haven't given up on yourself, you always have a chance where one punch can separate that guy from his consciousness.
Black's in a tough spot right now. Boy, he got rocked.
Bang the body. That's what I want to see.
A snapping combination by Black.
Watch the hook.
Parries the punch, comes back with the hook. Oh, that's a big hook right there.
Work the body kick. Body shots.
Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. Murray's in a hole. There's no other way to say it. He's losing this fight badly.
Yeah, if he was in a casino, guess what? The house would have most of his money. And right now he needs to hit a 7. And that...
Oh, he gets hit by a left hand that he had no clue on. Black's defense is paying off now.
Left and right. Left and right.
Time. It's time.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Black. Black's really making some boxing purists out there put a smile on their face. because his defense has been stellar. I mean, so fundamentally sound.
Yeah, well, that's why he always goes rounds, and that's why people think he has an iron chin. I don't know if he has an iron chin because the chin never gets touched. He's a guy that's always going rounds because his defense is so good.
Halfway through the 9th round. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Murray. He just missed that shot up top.
Back to the body.
Nice strike after catching one by Black. Now hugging on the inside.
Stay focused on the inside.
Murray's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. Last 10 seconds of the 9th round. On the mark, the counter punch by Black.
Okay, we got this last round, and okay, keep your distance and keep your hands up. You got that? Okay? Okay, good.
They've come this far, now only one round to go. 10th round upon us. Targeting a left hand down low. Black's combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots. Good job on the two-punch combo by Black. Well, he really digs in when he decides to throw that uppercut. Good job. Murray's missing punches here. Now, the good news is he's throwing punches, but Teddy needs to be more accurate.
Well, can I give you the bad news?
Please.
He's throwing him to the wrong place. He's throwing him upstairs. He should throw him downstairs. This guy's moving his head. You go downstairs, you take away that head movement. Then you find him upstairs.
Very precise double jab by Black. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Look at that. The hook came home with ease. Well-timed, well-placed uppercut there. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Black. That right hand over the top lands flush. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Well, you should have your judge's license taken away if you don't see this one the obvious way, Teddy.
If one of these judges dare go another direction with this, I want their picture up on a post office board.
Most wanted poster.
Yes, sir.
Now, right now, what we want is to hear those obvious scorecards, so let's send it up to the ring. A well-deserved win by Black. Unanimous decision, say the judges.
You're going to have your eyes closed and see that one, or almost closed.
Good, enjoy.
warfare is based on deception. For years, the West's hypocrisy has made the world a battlefield.
OC, we've got a caller with a lead on the chemical attack. Says he'll only speak to you.
Identify yourself.
Mac, it's John.
We put a lot of names in the clock tower this week, lad.
It was Makarov, the bar.